It's Saturday Live with June, your tarot queen. So I hope everybody is doing well on this pretty Saturday. Well, kind of gloomy here, but we're going to be using the Heaven and Earth deck today. So if anybody has a question that they want to ask or anything we want to talk about. I mean, there's a lot going on. I think it's good news that they're closing the alligator Alcatraz, if you will. So I think that's good. So I hope everybody's on. Hi, Eleanor. How are you? I hope you're good. I'm trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm so glad you got some good sleep. That makes me happy. It really does. Because I'll tell you, you need your sleep. People need their sleep for sure. I think it's great that they're doing away with alligator Alcatraz. I had to know that would be dangerous. I mean, even for the guards, you know. I got my sun kissed. I hope everybody got theirs. Cheers. Although, I do have to take a goodie powder because I had a headache all day. And a little aspirin there. I forgot to take my aspirin, although this has aspirin in it. Goodie powders are nasty, but they sure do work for a headache. You know what I mean? I hope everybody's, not out playing or running from a hurricane. Hi, Dheerja and Sarima. I hope you guys are well. Sorry, I was taking the goodie powder. They're nasty. Hey, Gina T. I really hope you like your crystal box you bought. I really do. I have my fingers crossed. And what was I eating? I was drinking a goodie powder. They're nasty. They taste terrible. I don't know how I do it, but I do. Can you please give me iPhone? What do you mean, can I give you an iPhone? I don't have one to give you, or I would. I don't know what that means. Can I give you an iPhone? I wish I could. But I can't. If I could, I would. But I can't. I'm sorry. I can't give to you an iPhone. Sorry. Wrong one. I can answer a question. Will you get one from somebody? If you want, I can ask the universe if it's going to give you a cell phone or not. So has anybody got any questions? Like, I think Gary Newsom is picking up some momentum. I'm glad for that. I like seeing that. He has a nice little family. I think he's a good candidate, I think, for presidency. And hopefully, Trump can't do away with or they said he couldn't do away with the mail-in ballots because, that's just unconstitutional. People have a right to vote, and they have a right to vote with, how they can get there. Like my husband's a quad, so he can't get there to vote. So he has to vote mail-in. Of course, I go in. Oh, Gavin. What did I say? Gary Newsom? I don't know what I was thinking. I probably did say something else. Never can tell with me. I was watching the Tarot Twins earlier, and they were talking about Gary Mandarin. He had it on his little tagline. I thought that was so funny. Hi, Pink Lily. I hope you're good. Yeah. I've been tending to Kevin all day, so yeah. He was snoring really good. I really hated to wake him to turn him, but you got to sometimes. You just got to. So, Pink, do you have a question? I have a kitty named Lily. Emmy Martinez. Hi, Emmy. I hope you're good. What's Gelou? Gelou? What does that mean? What am I doing? Marcel Sanchez. I'm a tarot reader. I read cards, and I'm here to answer some questions if you have some. Jonathan Powell. Damn you, fine. Ooh, ooh, ouch. Ouch. Damn me, fine. What does that mean? Jonathan, kitties are doing good. My daughter went to a wedding, so I have her cats too. Not up here, they're down at her house, which I went down and fed them and watered them. Okay, Jonathan Powell. Damn you, fine. Oh, it means I'm pretty. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you answer my question? What was your question? What am I doing? I'm just sitting here playing with tarot cards at the moment. Do you have a question for me other than what am I doing? I don't know. You tell me. Ask me a question. I'll answer. Try to. See if the universe in the future I have a relationship. Okay, Marcel Sanchez, you want to know? I can tell a joke, but not right this second. So anyway, Marcel Sanchez, universe, they want to know whether or not they will have a relationship. I'm sure you will eventually. That's just June talking. That's not what the universe is saying, but that's just me talking. Okay, will Sanchez get into a relationship within the next year? We'll see. We'll ask about that. We'll put a time frame on it. All right. I think that's it for you. But this says you've had one that you lost, and you kind of regret that. I hate that for you. Sometimes, though, it's better, exes are exes for a reason, or loss is lost because they had to go, but you gotta not let other people pay for other people's mistakes either. So I want to caution you on that, or universe wants to caution you, not me. This says right now that you need to work on yourself. You need to figure out what you want out of a relationship. If you want, you know, what qualities in a person are you looking for? And you need to show those same qualities in yourself. So for this year, I would say take this time and work on you. Okay? So I think that's all it has to say to you today. Marcelo Sanchez, I'm sorry I don't have the yes answer you're looking for, but I think it's time, this time, you need to take time and work on yourself. And this is a strength card, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to take a look inside. Like I'm wearing some hematite and it's reflection. So maybe get you some hematite and reflect and see what you need to work on with you. Okay? Okay. Sorry, it's not the answer you wanted. I'm sure you wanted to be in a relationship. Hi, Latina. I hope you're doing good. Yes, guys, please, if you like my channel, hit the like, subscribe. We are trying to reach 2,500 subscribers so I can give away this beautiful handmade quilt back here. I'll try to show it so that, you know, once we reach that, one lucky subscriber will get it. And the more you comment on my posts that I put up, the more times your name gets in the channel. Let's see. Pink Lily, will Bob A communicate with me in the next month? Oh, well, let's see. I hope there was nobody before you. Oh, that one guy wanted me to tell a joke. Jonathan, I'll tell it in a minute. It's not, you know, I can tell a joke, but I'll tell it in a minute. So, will Bob A communicate with, hi, Disha. Will Bob communicate with Pink Lily within the next month? I'm doing good. Yeah, that would help if they would post it. Yeah. I think I need some crazy lights. Agate for my eyes. I was definitely rubbing on it. Anyway. Need to go get them checked. That's what I need to do. Will Bob A communicate with Pink Lily in the next month? Let's do one more shuffle on that. X's are X's for a reason, Latina. I like to keep my X's in the past where they belong, but anyway, I'll ask Universe if they will. This is it for Pink Lily. You got the 8 of Swords standing up. So I feel like there's a trap situation that he either can't get to a phone or shouldn't get to a phone, or, you know, he can't just, get there. I feel like there's a trap situation for him is why he's not communicating. That's what I think. Or there could be another woman, Queen of Pentacles, which is a Gemini type of card. And hopefully Eleanor and y'all are keeping track of who's next, because I'm not. Anyway, this Pink Lily is telling me that this Gemini individual, or that person can be a Gemini individual, and they're going back and forth. So, I mean, one day they want to, the second they don't, they do, they don't, they do, they don't, they do, they don't. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking not right now. And you have Hierophant upside down. So this is also going to be not this month. Not this month. And they've got some hard choices to make. And I think that goes in hand with that trapped card. I think they have some hard choices to make. So you need to be patient and let them work through it, which is where that card comes in. Your ship is coming in. It just isn't going to be this month. And it may not be with who you think it's going to be with. Temperance. This is your voices being heard loud and clear. I think you just need to have a little bit of patience with yourself, with that person, or with any person. You know, sometimes they got some stuff going on that they don't really want to talk about. So Pink Lily, I hope that helped you. Keep on keeping on, girl. You got this. So, Disha. What? I don't know what he asked, so. Oh, I deleted a message. Whew, I don't know how I did that. Whoops. Oh, I think I deleted. I don't know how I did that. How did I do that? Is it a good idea for me to start a gold and gemstone jewelry high fashion brand? Was that your question? I think it was. Okay. Good, Pink Lily. I'm glad I could help. Universe, should Deshawn start, universe, should he start a high fashion gold with semi-precious stones or precious stones, whichever, business? Well, June says yes, because gold is where it's at, you know. More gold you got, better off you be. But let's see what universe says. Okay, universe. That card wants to come out, so we're going to let it. Try to shuffle them backwards, bend them back a little bit. So if you guys like these readings, please hit like and subscribe. This is it for Deshawn and his high-end fashion jewelry business. Yes, I'm not going to. Okay. All right. You got the Sun card. Straight up. And this is saying it's a great opportunity. Do it. Go for it. I know tariffs, where you probably are, is I get it. Okay, so are you in India or are you Indian, like indigenous to America? But anyway, the tariffs will be pretty high, but, you know, if you have a good quality product, you know, people will buy it, you know. So you have an opportunity to do it. I say go. Go, baby, go. Do it. Do it. Yeah, your tariffs are going to be pretty high if you're going to try to sell to the U.S. market. But maybe after the orange person gets out of the White House, it won't be. So stock up. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Yep, that's that Scorpio there. And you know what? Um, Scorpios can be very determined and they have a really good bite. So, yes, again, yes, please, by all means, have that determination of that Scorpio. Go through the hotness, go through and do your passion. And if that's your passion, you go for it, do it. I wish I could go to India and see you. Try to not be pulled in too many different directions. Like, start small, go big. Make sure that you've got your business plan in order, that you know where your market is and where the people you want to sell the high-end stuff to are, and don't be pulled in a bunch of different directions, because that can derail you. And don't try to multitask. You can't do everything. You really can't. You're only one person. And that was a major arcana. Now, you're going to have to find some balance there. So you're going to have to do the business end and the, I don't know if you make the jewelry, but I'm assuming you do. It says you're going to have to find balance there with what you have and what you have to work with to get more to sell or create. And be determined. Be determined. Okay? Be determined. If anything else, be determined. And you can do it. I have faith. You had the Sun card. That's a major opportunity for you to grow and to get out there. So you go. You go. I don't know who's next, but Latina, will her ex come back? Don't doubt yourself. You've been doing this for a while for your father, and if you could do it for him, you can do it for you. So don't doubt yourself. No room for doubt. You got this, and be determined. So we'll what was her name? Latina? What was her name? Shoot. Latina. Thanks, Eleanor. So you get a lot of advice from this community. So if you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button and join us. Be a part of our community. Let's help each other. Let's all stand as one. Will Latina's ex come back? I'm gonna say within the year, Latina. Now, you know what June says about exes. Exes are exes for a reason. Sometimes people change, but it's not often. Let's see. Well, Universal Latina's ex come back this year. That's all I got. Page of Pentacles. This is a Scorpio, and it's a young, not Scorpio, Capricorn, young, immature Capricorn. Not very organized. Normally Capricorns are very organized, and they can see things that, they can tell if somebody likes them right off the bat. They can tell. And I feel like this person isn't, I'm not getting that they're coming back this year. I'm getting that I don't even know if it's worth it. I mean, let's see what the other cards say. King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay. And this is a Cancer type of person. So maybe you need to look for that Cancer type of person. Cancers are great. I love Cancers. They're just so knowledgeable and so smart and so fun and so funny. I love Cancers. Never stop. So maybe you're looking in the wrong area. You need to look somebody a bit more your age, or at least as mature as you are. You know, I'm thinking no, and the Chariot says you're going to have a choice. So it's probably not going to happen this year, and you're going to have a choice between your ex and someone else. And don't let the ex fool you into thinking he's changed unless he really has, or it really has. So please, Latia, I want you to weigh your choices. Weigh them with precision. I say try on some shoes. That's what June says. Try on some shoes. Who was next? Should I tell that joke now? I don't even know if Jonathan's still on. Hey, JD. JD asked, suggest me some madam. I don't know what that means either. I know he asked for a blessing, and I am not, I am a minister. I have a certificate, but I am not religious, and I'm spiritual, so I will bless you. I will send you positive energy, and that's what I can do. I will ask Universe if he has something to say to you. Is that what you're wanting me to do? Let's see what Universe has to say to JD here. Universe got something to say. I don't know what it is. But got something. And I do private consultations as well, via FaceTime or Zoom or, something. So if you guys want a private consultation, you can always reach me at You're So Welcome, and I hope it helps. And I'm sorry you probably didn't get the answer you wanted either. Sometimes exes have a great power over us. It's unbelievable. Well, let me see what I can do for and Gina, or thank you, Gina, for putting up my email for private consultation. And also, I do accept donations through Venmo, and Gina will probably put that one up too. And please like and subscribe, guys. I want our community to grow. I want to help as many people as I can. So I really, really want to help. So JD, let's see what else Universe has to say to you, if anything at all. I think so. Let's see, we got anything else? Yep. More. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay. JD. Hi again, Disha. Hope you're still on. Disha, not Disha, JD, I think you're struggling with your own spirituality and your own way of believing. You were brought up a certain way. You were brought up to believe a certain thing, And some things, you know, the world changes you, and it makes you, oh, I just saw an orb go by. It makes you, be skeptical, and it makes you want to go and explore different cultures, different religions. And I think that's a really good thing to do. Personally, I think religion is invented to control the masses. So I would look for more of a spiritual awakening or a spiritual thing. You know, that's what I would look for. And you don't like to fight. You don't like to argue. You're kind of like one of these people like, I ain't getting in that. So, you know, sometimes it's necessary. You know, sometimes it's necessary to say your piece and be done with it. But, you know, I don't blame you. I don't really like to fight either. But you know what? I will if I gotta. And so will you. There is a King of Pentacles, and that is an Aquarian type of individual. But I believe that they're coming in to help you. I believe they're a little bit older than you, JD. Not necessarily astronomically older, but they want to help you. They want to be a part of your life. And, you know, they're charming. Why not? So hopefully you're good looking too. And, oh, perfect success. You got, I feel a lot of love in this room. Is that the 10 or the 9? That's a 10, yes. So I believe that they could show you a lot of love, and you could show them a lot of love, and wow, that's kind of cool. And then you got the, you won't be partying too much. You'll be distracted by this charming Aquarian, or you're the charming Aquarian, and they will be distracted by you. But I don't think you'll be doing a lot of dancing on tables or anything. And you won't be walking away either. You're not taking off nowhere. So that's good. I'm glad for that. You're not leaving. You're hanging out and doing what you need to do, which is good. So there's that. And was there anybody else that I missed, or? Okay, I can tell that joke now. If you guys are ready. Okay, there's these 3 strings, and they went to this bar. And the first string, you know, they were really thirsty, and there's a big sign that didn't accept strings. Okay. Is it Cortina? Cortina? Okay, let me address that. Let me ask Universe, are they doing or sending you some negative energy? I don't believe in people sitting behind a curtain casting spells. I guess they do, but that just amplifies their energy, I guess. I don't know. But Universe is Katrina's toxic ex doing some revenge things against Katrina. Cortina. I can't say your name. I'm so sorry. I'm going to call you Cortina. Or there's no Tina. There's no E in there. It's Kurta. Kurtica. Did I get that right? Kurtica. Taka. Turkata. Kurtaka. Turkaka. Turkaka. Okay. Turkaka. Is her ex, the toxic individual, sending her any bad juju her way? And how can she go about preventing it if he is, or she is, it is, or they are. There's probably more than one person involved in it. Oh, you got 3. Okay. Oh, there's something upside down too. Okay. All right then. I'll go with these. Okay, first off, they think you're not going anywhere. They think you're not going anywhere. They think that you will, they're trying to, I guess they're trying to make you not go anywhere. They're trying to keep you stuck in a negative arena, if you will. And you cannot allow that to happen. You cannot give them power over you. You need to place mirrors around you. And Eleanor has a really good way to, and we're going to sell these eventually on our channel or website or whatever we can do. They're a reflection mirror. Then you put that person in the mirror and it just bounces right back to them and it doesn't touch you. So that's something you can do about it. But they're trying to keep you stuck. And this is the 4 of Pentacles. So they're telling things that aren't true. They're putting things out into the universe to make it happen, to be true to you. Gosh, my hair, I don't know. Anyway, they're trying to be, they're telling things, like telling stories or telling lies or repeating things over and over and over and over and over again. And it needs to go back to them. You need to send it back to that person. And the best way to do it is imagine yourself behind a mirror, with mirror all around you facing outward. So that way when they're coming in at you, it just bounces right back to them. The Hierophant, and they're using religion-based Wiccan paganism, Wiccan, I guess, or witchcraft, if you will, which I really don't believe in, but they're doing it. They're doing it, and it's just not them. They've got a group of people. So I say our community, this community, let's surround this person with love and light and let us help combat what they're trying to do to this individual. Then you have the Emperor. They're trying to rule you. This is a major arcana. They're trying to rule you. And it's time for you to take your power back. Do not let it happen. So us and our community, we are going to send positive light, positive energy. I'm going to wrap you in a big white bubble and everything's going to bounce right off of you. Right back at them. So back at you, X, toxic X, right back at you. And then the last one is, concentrate on you. Get your affairs in order. Do the best you can do with what you have to work with. Yes, there will be obstacles, but you can do it. And we are a strong community when we stand together. So, and get you some black tourmaline and put in your pocket and tote it around with you for a while. And just let it kind of protect you from them unseen forces, if you will. So I think that's what the universe has for you, Kurtika. I hope I'm saying it right. I am so terrible with punctuation. So, okay. Oh, Eleanor does readings as well, so she's going to kind of try to see what she comes up with too, is what Katrina is saying. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. I want to pronounce people's names right or correctly. I appreciate it. And hey, if you like what you're hearing and you want to be a part of our community, hit like and subscribe. And we do a live just about every Saturday. I rarely miss, and it's usually around 3:30-ish p.m. or 3:30-ish p.m. Eastern time. In between 3 and 3:30 is when it starts, and that's p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays. And we also do the 12 astrology cards on Sunday. So that'll tell you what's coming up for the week. And I've been trying to do the tarot card of the day every day for the general public. And sometimes it'll hit people and sometimes it won't. And sometimes I may miss. My life is complicated right now. But, you know, we do the best we can. And I have help. I want to do a collab with both Gina and Eleanor. And maybe we could do it pretty soon, maybe on the next live. We'll have all three of us on here. And, you know, sometimes, you know, some people don't like to show their face on camera, so maybe we can just have their voice, and their voice can be talking as well as mine. And, you know, you might not be able to see them, but you can hear them. What I have to, hey, if you want to send me an email for a private consultation, just say, hey June, I would like a private consultation, and we'll discuss it from there. Okay? Reflective mirrors, I like that. Okay. And you know what, Gina T, you don't have to be on camera. I think there's a way that, I know that Libby with the Tarot Twins, I heard her voice and she wasn't on camera. So I think there's a way that we can do that. I'm not real sure how it is. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on that and figure out how we can do that. So, So anyways, let's see, what was I doing? Oh, I was going to tell that joke. So these 3 strings went into this bar, and the bar did not accept strings. So they're sitting in the corner, being really quiet, and the first string says, man, I'm thirsty, y'all. I got to go get me something. So he goes up to the bartender, and he says, hey, can I have a Long Island iced tea? And the bartender says, wait, are you a string? And he's like, yeah. He said, nope, you got to go. You got to get out of here. So he leaves. There's other 2 strings, you know, they're like, well, that didn't go too well for him. So they sit there a little while longer, and the guy, he says, you know, a second string goes up to the bar, and he says, hey, I want a Cosmo. I'm sorry, I am thirsty. I want a Cosmo. I have money. I can pay. And he says, are you a string? Yeah. Nope. Sorry. Get out of here. So then the third string goes to the bathroom, and he ties himself up in a knot, and he phrases thing and everything, and he goes up to the bar, and he says, you know what? I'd like a Miller Lite. The bartender says, are you a string? He says, I'm afraid not. So that's my joke, Jonathan. I don't know if you're still on there, but that's it. So anybody else have a question for me on anything at all? Did I miss anyone? So I hope you guys found my joke funny. Unless you're a string, you probably didn't like it. Every time I hear somebody say, I'm afraid not, I always think of that joke every time. Never fails. So, guys, we got any questions? Anything we want to talk about? Hi, Pisces, Virgo rising. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I thought it was funny. It's one of my favorite jokes. I feel like it's going to be this month, but that's just me. Well, let's see what the cards say. I'm glad you're doing well, Pisces, Virgo rising. And I'm glad to see you on. Makes me happy when I see some people that have been on before on again. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be quicker than not. Yeah, but let's see what universe says. Is Trump going to be around to even finish out his term? Let's see. I know you can't get to heaven by the things he's done to this country and the things he has done to small girls. Maybe he needs to make amends. Repent. I think he's going to have to come back and try again in a different life and be a better person before he gets to be in the world of heaven. But let's see, what will Trump have a major health issue this year, and will he finish out his term? I heard he was sending J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio to do the peace deal with Ukraine and Russia. Afraid he won't make the flight. Okay, universe, what do you got to tell us about Trump? Is that it? Yep, that's it. All right, let's see. You know, I don't think this is the Nine of Pentacles. It's reversed. I don't think that there's enough money in the world to help Trump. I think the doctors are out of ideals to keep him going. I don't think he's going to be able to finish his term. I don't think he's going to be able to finish the year, to be honest. Loss in pleasure. Crying over spilled milk. Yes, he has done a lot of things in his life that I think he's realizing that, wow, I'm not a very good person. Maybe he had a glimpse of his life review and didn't like what he saw. So he needs to clean it up. He needs to clean it up before he goes. And I don't think he has much time. This is a summertime card, by the way, and we're still in summer. This is a force. This is a Hierophant, I think. I think he needs to get himself right with his Lord or the Spirit or universe. I think he needs to get himself right, and he needs to start now because he doesn't have much time. It's saying, yeah, we got your number, baby, and it's coming up. You know, he doesn't, this is a Magician card, and, supposedly God is an all-loving God. He accepts you when you repent, apparently, and you have to be saved, apparently. I believe that you sign a contract and you're supposed to do certain things. And I don't think that he did what he was supposed to do. And so I think he's going to have to look at that life review and come back, whether it's Earth or another plane, and redo. He's going to have to live through this life again, and he's going to have to make different choices. Princess of Wands. Ooh, that would be fire sign, the Sagittarius. He's trying to be calculating still till this day. He's trying to buy his way into heaven, and we all know that can't happen. So I think he is thinking of ways that he can counteract karma, if you will. And you can't counteract karma. You get good karma, you get bad karma. There's no erasing it. It's on there. You're going to feel it in this lifetime or the next. So try as you may, but jumping off the cliff and building your wings on the way down, you're gonna hit quick. And if he doesn't cross over, he is going to be too ill to run the presidency by spring. But this is also a summertime card. So I think he doesn't have much time to get his affairs in order. He doesn't have much time to tell the people he's sorry. What he needs to do is release those files, those Epstein files, and give those victims their voice. That's what he needs to do. And he needs to take responsibility for all the trash that he has done to the United States, to those victims, and to the people that he's arresting off the street for no reason. I mean, come on. Take responsibility. That would be a good start. But I don't think he has time. I don't think he has time. That's what universe said to me on that. Oh, good. Caution card. Oh, girl. Absolutely. And you pulled the world card. Yes, the whole world is watching. And I don't know if he even has time to tell Bondi to please put his name back in there. So he can say, yes, I'm a pedophile and I'm sorry. I did what I did and I did it. And he needs to do that. And I think, I don't know that that would be enough for redemption, if you know what I mean. It will be for the people that have been hurt by him. And that might give him a little bit of good karma. But nah, that dude's gonna come back and have to make some different choices. So yeah, he's got a lot of karmatic bad debt. So, dude, get your affairs in order is all I can say, is you ain't got much time. Hi, Virginia. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think he needs to big time, because he needs to make right by the victims. He really does. All the victims, not just Epstein files, but the ones that he's taking off the streets. And if you can pardon the criminals that was insurrection to the White House, come on. Pardon the innocent people, will you please? Jeez. I get so triggered when I think about all of that. I just, trying to stay positive. I don't think he has much time, though. I really don't. How can we prevent private equity from taking the American dream away from all of us? I don't know. Let's ask universe. How can we prevent private equity from taking the American dream from all of us? I don't know how we can do anything. We're all on stolen land if you think about it. These three fell off. First, we got to get the people, the Gemini out of the White House, which I don't think that's going to be a problem because he's not going to be there. But he has followers. He has his cronies. Maybe they won't go down the line he is. That'd be a start. We have to fight. We have to stand up just like the women did, just like the Indians tried to do. You know, we have to fight. We all have to fight and stand together. United is the only way we are going to get our America back to where we can all pursue our happiness without harm to anyone. We're all going to have to stand together in unison and fight with any means we can. Like, I do have a gun, but if I didn't and somebody broke in my house and tried to hurt my husband, they would be in worse shape than he is, because I would beat them with a ball bat. So we got to stay and fight. We got to stand together, guys. We got to be united on this front. We really do. So that's how we prevent it, is we keep fighting in unison. In all of us have to stand together, hand in hand, and fight this craziness that's going on in this world today. And the last card for that is balance, and it's upside down. We don't need no balance. We need to be on top of it, is what we need. This is reverse. So it's telling me that we don't have to play a game. We need to be serious about it. Ooh, there's this orb there. I don't know. Do you guys see it or not? That was wild. Yeah, I was like, whew, it went right in that card. Anyway, it's telling me that we don't need a balance. We need to stand together and fight this, what is the word I'm looking for? This craziness, this rule of kingdom or non-democracy, taking away our rights, taking away our right to vote even. This is craziness. We all have to stand together and do it as much as we can, how we can, with our voice, with our platform, with, going up. I don't care if you're standing on the street corner by yourself with a sign. Do it. Do it. For all of us. We all need to stand together on this. And go out and vote like your life depended on it. Take back the Senate. Take back the House. Vote, 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 vote. Yep. Stick with the Constitution. Vote with the Constitution. Temperance is a good way of getting our voice heard. Temperance is my major arcana card. And it's about, having your voice heard, having it heard loud and clear. And it's about being patient and trying hard to get your voice across. And if you can't get it across one way, get it across another way. But you got to get it across. So we got anything else, guys? Anybody else on here that wants to chime in and talk about something, ask another question? Yes, I agree. I think we need to get all greed out of America. It used to be, you know, hey, if you needed help putting up your hay, then, you know, your neighbors would come and help you put up your hay. If your barn burnt down, they would help you build another one. I mean, if you had a flood, everybody was jumping in to help. That's what America was. What happened? Greed is what happened. They wanted everything for themselves, and that's terrible. I hate that that happened in America. And we had women couldn't even own rights to land when we were first came over here. We've grown so much and we've helped so much. And then all of a sudden, bam, greed hit. Gosh, it's like, overturn Citizens United? You think we need to overturn Citizens United? I want us to be united. I want all citizens to be united in a positive, kind manner. Am I reading this wrong, Eleanor? What are you saying? Is there a group called Citizens United? I say Community United then, if there's a group called Citizens United. And the World Cup is, yes, I mean, the World card is about education and circle, learning different cultures, being more understanding of somebody else's opinion. No, Citizens United gave corporate status as human. Ah, I see. So corporate is corporate. I'm learning this in my accounting class. Corporate is an identity of its own. And these billionaires like Bezos and people who make their millions off the sweat of their workers without paying them is who needs to be, you know, out. They need to demand more money or don't do it. And then see what happens to him. Can he buy his way out? Can he buy his way into more money? Not if he ain't got nobody to work for him, he can't. Well, they need to quit that. Let's see, how do we get to stop that? How do we get to stop that? Citizens United. When they use good words like, oh, let's put all the billionaires first. Citizens United. That's a wrong word. They should say Greed United. Yeah, that is a good analogy there, Pisces, Virgo rising. And I've been trying to see, you know, I've been trying to do just that. I've been trying to picture in my mind the world I want to see where everybody helps everybody. If you're hungry and I have enough food, you're welcome at my table. You know, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you stink or not stink. If you're hungry, you have room at my table. If I have food. If I have food, you have food. If I have money, you have money. That's the world I want to see. I want to see a world where everybody can be not greedy. Will I live out my life to see that happen? Or at least close to it? Maybe I should ask that question. do we stop greed? And some of these people, they couldn't spend all their money in this lifetime anyway. What are they going to do with all that? Really? And everybody I talk to around here in Tennessee, their crops, their tomatoes, their peppers, or cucumbers and stuff just aren't growing the way they should. You know, it's crazy. Mine aren't either, and I've tried. Of course, I'm not the green thumb my husband was, but I've tried. But I got a few tomatoes if somebody wants one, but they're small. How do we stop this greed? Universe, how do we stop it? Talk to us. Tell me, how do we stop all this greed, all this corruption? How do we stop it? I have a feeling I know what universe is going to say, but I ask it anyway. All right, universe. Is that all you got to say about that? It's pretty bad when you pull you on here. Yay, Gina's back. Yeah. Is that it? Yep. Okay, how do we stop the greed? How do we stop Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission? It's a hard one. Justice will be served. You know, I know that in the Supreme Court right now, they have a few that don't need to be in there. And we need to somehow vote them out, get them out. We need to set term limits on it, something. But justice will be served. And it's coming. And it's coming quickly. And I think once the orange man crosses and maybe tries an attempt at redemption, maybe that'll help. And again, we got that 5 of cups, which is spilt milk. This is reversed. So, you know, yes, it's an issue. Yes, it's an issue for us. Yes, they didn't vote with us. They voted against us. But we still vote. We can still vote. So we need to clean up this mess. How do we clean it up? Hopefully universe is going to tell us here in just a second. It says we are waking up from a nightmare. And this has truly been a crazy first half of the year. I mean, crazy. And we are waking up from a nightmare. And we're learning that we can and will control it, which is where our fight comes. And sometimes you're even fighting your own family, you know, but it's okay. It's okay to have your opinion, and it's okay to listen to theirs. But if it doesn't make sense, you need to point that out. That don't make sense. Why would you give everything you have to somebody who has everything already? Why? Do you think it's going to help you? It's not going to help you. It's going to kill you. You'll starve to death. So we have to fight, guys. We have to pick our battles. And we have to fight with everything we got. And here is that that card again. That it's reversed. So the ruler doesn't always rule. Corporations, they may have the jobs, but if there's nobody there to work them, what are they going to do? What are they going to have? Nothing, because there's no one there to work them. If you're not paying your employees enough to feed their families and themselves, they can't work. They'll just shrivel up and die. And then what do you have? You have nothing. So Citizens United needs to be listening to this. We all need to move to Spain. We can't allow depression ourselves to get depressed, because this is the moon card. If it was like this, we're going into a depression. It's like this. So it's saying that we can't allow ourselves to get depressed about it. We have to visualize the future, as Pisces, Virgo rising said. We have to visualize the future as we want it to be. We also have to be that person we want everybody else to be, and do that little ripple effect. Be kind, be generous as much as you can at this particular juncture, and vote. Vote, vote, vote. I cannot say that enough. Get out there and vote like your life depended on it, because you know what? It does. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles again, which is the Gemini card, which tells me that I don't think we have long to wait. I really don't. I thought he would be gone in August. Well, August ain't over yet. So we'll see. And if not, and this is a summertime card, so summer's fading, fading fast. So hopefully he is too. And hopefully people will get some common sense about them and stop being so damn greedy. But, we got to visualize. Yeah, I say we fire him. Let's do it. Yep, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. If you ain't doing the job for the people, you're fired. June for president, I'll run. I'll fight for the people. And I'm not, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm at least cognitively sound. I can walk upstairs without falling. My hands ain't swollen. So, yes. So, yeah, we definitely have to fight. And we have to fire them. I agree with that. Anything else, guys? This has been great. I've been loving this little live we're doing. I've been loving it. I hate that I had to give some people some news they probably didn't want to hear, but sometimes it's good to hear those things so you can move on and live a better life than what you did, or what you have been. Because when you let people have power over you, then what are you but their slave? What are you but their puppet? So keep your power, guys. Keep it. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. I love our community. I love this live. I love all of our lives, actually. And if you do, please hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get to 2,500 subscribers, guys. Let's get this thing rolling, and let's fight, and vote and fire the anarchies, the people who want to be king, the people who want to rule everyone, that want to hold on to all the money. you know, there's plenty enough to go around. So give your employees a raise. Come on. Pay them as much as you can pay them and still be able to afford food for your table. So yes, let's be the America we want us to be. Let's get out there and fight for it. And like Pisces rising said, Pisces Virgo rising said, let's fire them. They work for us. They're not. So let's fire them. And how do we do that? We vote. That's how we do that. Is anything else, guys? Again, I will be doing the astrological signs tomorrow, all 12, with my little teacup. And we'll see what's up for the next week for everybody. And I'm trying to do a tarot card of the day. I may miss, guys. And if I do, I'm sorry. My life is super hectic. And my friend Sheila has been gone with helping her brother. Well, thank you for watching my gifts. I appreciate it. And will he be gone by the time his golf course gets taken away? I hope so. I think he should have went down to Alcatraz while it was a hurricane in the thing in the ocean. Woo, that would have been fun had it hit that. And him down there visiting. That would have took it. I can only wish. But it is being closed down. So I'm kind of happy about that. So, and Gina and Eleanor, we definitely need to do a dry run somehow, some way. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll figure it out. Oh, his real estate in New York has definitely gone downhill. You can believe that. He's so greedy. Ew. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going down. You reap what you sow. And this is reverse. So he hadn't been reaping anything good ever. His entire existence. His entire life. Ask his niece, Mary Trump. He hasn't been doing anything good his entire life. Even the ice skating rink in Buffalo, which is one of my favorite places, not the ice skating rink, but Buffalo. He took all the credit, did not pay his workers. I'm telling you, he is going down, and it will be by summer. So, yeah, probably he'll be gone before his golf course gets gone. And I say we tear down the ballroom and we put the rose garden back the way it was, instead of a concrete patio. At least put some flowers on there in some pots or something. You know, this is hi Miriam. It's been a minute since I've seen you on here, Marian Ruska. Hope I said your last name right. I think Mar-a-Lago will become a dump, because I wouldn't want to live there after he did. I think they need to tear it down too. I think there needs to be no remnants of that man anywhere in the United States once he's gone. Even before he's gone, I wish. I'm going to put that out in the light. That's a negative energy, I know, and I don't like to do that, but it's positive for the rest of us, right? I don't know. I guess I don't like flowers. Allergic. Beats me. Was that a question? Cemetery. Yeah, that'd be a good one. We could have a tax write-off. That's why he put his first wife on his golf course for a tax write-off. Wow, what an idiot. I bet she's flipped over in her grave 4 or 5 times. I wish she'd haunt him. That's what I'd do if I was on the other side and I was stupid enough to marry the man. I'd haunt his ass. I mean, his tail. Let's see. What's the question? Is the question why they hate Rose Garden? Sure. Okay, universe. What's up with the Rose Garden at the White House? Why did they tear it down, and for what purpose? What purpose was that? I heard it was so women wouldn't get their heels stuck in the grass, but can make walkways. Pleasure. Just because they're childish and they don't like to get their feet dirty in the grass. And it looks ugly, and we all know that Donald Trump likes ugly and gaudy. Some of the stuff that he puts out is so gaudy. So, will we get the Rose Garden back into some sort of beautiful fashion with flower pots at least, lining the walkways? Birds flying, trees, something planting, some sort of life. Trump has always been in a concrete jungle, so I guess he wants the White House to be concrete. Yeah. See what else we got. Again, with the trickery, the balance. I agree with that. Virgo, Pisces rising. I'm gonna, with everything I got, I'm gonna. So, you know, he's doing this trickery thing with balance. Oh, I'm trying to balance the deficit. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. And, you know, people get their heels stuck in the grass. Somebody could get hurt. Well, we need grass. We need trees. We need things to help with the climate. If he hasn't realized the climate change is real, he should be. And again, we got to pick battles. Is that a battle we were willing to fight? Is just the Rose Garden? I say no, we got to get them out of there. And then we can make the Rose Garden better. So our first fight, first things first, we can't put the cart in front of the horse. We got to do first things first. We got to get them out of there. Out. O-U-T. All of them. All the corruption, both Democratic and Republican and independent, if there is one. We got to get the corruption out of there. We got to get the people who want to work for the people. It's a servant position. And like she said earlier, we can fire them. And we fire them by voting. Do not go silently into the night. Be determined to fight. Be determined to take the action that you can physically do. And make sure you do first things first. Vote them out. First thing, 26, vote them out. We will win. They will be out in the cold. Greed does not always win. And we can fight it every step of the way. With our own dollars, with our own jobs. You know, we don't have to work for a big corporation. They can do the work themselves. See how far that gets them. Yep, mid-terms, here we come. Yes, you, ma'am. That's where we got to start. That's our first fight. And protest as much as you can with these ICE agents. If you can stand in front of somebody to keep them from being arrested, do it. I mean, I'm a blonde-headed, blue-eyed person. They're not going to pull me over, but I will stand in front of somebody that they try to take. And they'll probably have to arrest me too. And that'll be fine. I'll go to Alcatraz Alley because it would be close, but I'll go to detention. I don't care. Well, Kevin might care. Does anyone have nobody to take care of him? But anyway. Hi! Like 10. Blue wave. Like 10. What is like 10? What does that mean? Like 10. Hello? I cannot say Darshit. Hi, cat. Can I have a card, please? Sure. What do you want to know? Call your senators. Absolutely. Mine doesn't answer the phone, but did you? Did you get married? Or is it still on hold here for a minute? And yes, Kat, you can have a card, but do you have a question or do you just want the universe to tell you something? This cat was first relationship-wise. Okay, you want the universe to tell you about your relationship or if you'll get one or how it's going. You know, what universe is... you walked away 3 months ago. Oh, no. Oh, no. That one had something to say. Let me try to get it. Okay. The card for your relationship, Kat, is be glad you walked away. That wasn't a battle worth keeping. And also, you're not naive. You're not naive. You needed to walk away. That was not the best person for you. There's somebody in the wings, and that's not it. And this person will bring you much happiness, not just with money, but creativity, and give you the time and the attention that you so rightfully deserve. That person did not. So you were right to walk away. So that was for you, Kat. And let's see, the other question that somebody had, about, okay. And meanwhile, my family is making me meet a guy tomorrow. Can I know if Pasha is my designated husband or someone else? Probably he does, Kat, but he ain't worth it. He ain't worth you missing him, I know that. And you had some majors in there too, so I need to start pointing that out more than I do. But anyway, is Pasha designated husband or is someone else? Do you always have to do what your parents say? I mean, and meeting some love, you think you love and they love you. Sometimes you just gotta go against the grain. That means run away together, but we'll see what universe says. All right, I think that's it. Nope, you don't need to walk away. I think that the person that you love is your designated husband, or destined husband. However, sometimes things change, but don't give up your fight yet. Don't give up your fight yet. I think it's always good to meet new people. So don't go against your parents and not meet the person, but don't give up your fight. And this is like you're not listening to your intuition. Your intuition already knows, and you know. So, I mean, it can't hurt to meet somebody different, but if there's no chemistry, there's no chemistry. So listen to your intuition. And the last card is nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. I mean, they can say, oh, well, you can't live with us anymore. Well, then I guess I'm homeless because I ain't doing it. So you know what I'm saying? I know that in different countries, women don't have rights, but you guys can run and hide. I would. Let's see. Does Kasheen miss me? You know, I don't like cheaters. I really don't. Cat, I don't. Some people change. Some people can change. I'm not saying that they can't, but most do not. Most do not. Let's see. Does he miss you? What I want to know is why do you care if he misses you? Don't give him no power over you. Let's see what the universe says. I know what I say, but the universe might have something else to say. I don't know. We'll see. That's it. Let's see. Is that a battle you want to fight? Is that a battle you want to fight, Cat? Cat. This says be stubborn. Be hard to get. I mean, you're worth it. And if he cheated on you, he's not. He had a good thing. I would make him miss me. Every time I went out, I'd be as happy as I could be. And, whoo, I'm happy without you. I'd take my power back. And you don't have to tell everything you know. Keep some stuff to yourself. You don't have to let him or anybody else know how much you miss him or how much you wanted him to change and be a part of your life. You don't have to tell everybody everything you know. You just go out there and you be happy. You be happy. Ugh, I hate arranged marriages. I hate that. I wish you could run away with your destined person. I heard a story about that once. I don't know if it was fiction or not. I think that they get caught and got killed, but I mean, at least they died together, and it was tragic, but I'd rather die than be with somebody I couldn't stand to be with. Hi, Elaine. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, hit the like button. It's free. Like and subscribe. Let's get to that 2,000. No voice. No voice. I'm sorry. That bothers me. It must have been where that spam call came in and took my voice away. I don't know how to fix that. I put it on do not disturb, period, but they still get through somehow. I don't know how they do that. I wish I had their technology. I'd use it in a good way instead of trying to scam people out of their money or out of their life savings or out of everything they have. It drives me crazy. Thank you. I really wish that you could run away and be with the person you want to be with and not somebody that you have to be with. Ugh. That's one thing I don't like about your country. Hi, Ishman. Yeah, I agree with that too, Pisces. Virgo rising. Cheats are cheats. Look at Donald Trump. He cheated on everybody. It's cheat. I couldn't imagine being married to that man. Oh my God, I would probably puke. Hey, Shane. Is your ex, Shane Stewart, is your ex and you getting back together? I answer this question so much. June says, exes are exes for a reason. You know, the rear view mirror is small. Your windshield is big. Move forward. Never look back. That's what June says. But let's see what universe says. Let's see if universe says you guys will get back together. Or not, Shane. I think some things have needed to change since you and your ex were together. And hopefully they have. If that is the case, if the universe sees that. Let's see. Will Shane and ex get back together? You just got two. You got to tweak your plan. So So yeah, some things needed to change before you guys could reconnect for sure. And it says this time, don't be naive. Watch. Watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do. And you may not like what you see, but, you know, it looks like that things have to change before you guys can get back together. And if they don't change in a positive way, I wouldn't go there. Okay. I don't know who's next. I am way behind y'all. Let's see. Who's next? Anybody next? Somebody say good night. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, X's are the theme of the day. Whew. Can't stand X's. Well, I am happy for you, Melaine Scott. I am with the love of my life as well. And he is now a quadriplegic, and it is hard. But we still manage to laugh and joke and enjoy each other's company, which is awesome for me. That's all I need. I would like it to be easier for him, and I wish he wasn't in so much pain. And, you know, I wish it was easier for me to turn him and do things that, you know, that requires, you know, just the simple things like brush his teeth and, you know, put on a shirt. It's hard. So I get it. Life can be hard sometimes, and you roll with the punches, but you gotta fight. You gotta keep on keeping on. I hope so. I hope so. I hope your ex is happy if you so deserve it. I think it's good to send positive energy to the exes. You know, I do it all the time. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. I can see what universe has to tell him. I don't, you know, things change. You know, people always think that tarot is like written in stone. And the only thing that was written in stone is the Ten Commandments. And the last time I heard, it got broke. So, you know, things change. So I can tell you approximately what's going to happen if you continue on the path that you're on. Arshad, I'm gonna, you know, if you're on the path that you're on, I'm gonna, you know, universe is gonna say this is probably what's gonna happen. So I'm going to ask universe if you continue on the path that you're on, this will most likely be your future. And thank you guys for being a part of my community. Okay, let's see. All right. First off, you gotta let some stuff go. Hi, Malachi. I can't say your name. Anyway, first off, Rashawn, or Ashad, you need to let some stuff go and see what comes back. Because you're holding on to some stuff that you don't need to. You just need to let it go, let it fly, and see what comes back. If you continue on the path you are, you will be left out in the cold. So you got to let some stuff go. And you got to regroup for yourself. Not for anybody else, but for you. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which seems like, you're not very lucky right now. Well, Mercury was in retrograde. I think we're feeling some aftershocks, if you will. But anyway, you're feeling a little unlucky right now, and it's okay. You can change your luck. So just, let some stuff go. You don't have to carry everything. Let some stuff go and see what comes back and work on that. And, have that Leo type of temperament. Flip that hair and get out there and do the best you can do and fight the best fight you can fight and be strong, because you are strong and you're so smart. I know that. I know that you're smart. So you do not have to accept just what is handed to you. You can go out there and create your own world. Do it. So that's that. I need a GF. What's a GF? What's a GF? A GIF? I don't know what a GF is. What's a GF? A good friend? I'm a good friend. Wish granted. I don't know what a GF is. I'm sorry. I've only got a few more minutes, guys. And then I've got to go take care of the hubby. Oh, probably means you need a girlfriend. Yeah, you don't need anything. You want a girlfriend. You don't need one. Well, if you meant girlfriend, then wish not granted. I can be a girl and a friend, but I can't be a girlfriend because I'm married, not happy. So, wish not granted then. If that's the case. Okay, let's see if they will get a GF. Maybe needs a good fortune. Maybe that's what it means. Or a good future. Because things change. Tarot doesn't always, says this is the now. This is the here and now. But tomorrow it may change. That's why I do tarot cards of the day. That's it for that. But anyway, we'll answer it. Need to find balance within yourself. I guess it's on his future. Yes. Okay. That's what I'm doing. So he needs to find a balance for himself, because you're out of balance. You're out of tricks up your sleeve, or you're out of entertainment ideals. So I think you need to find some balance with what you want versus what you got. You need to listen to that intuition. A lot of people say the high priestess is ask the right questions, you'll get the right answer, blah, blah, blah. I say the answer is always within you. You already know the answer. Spirit tells you all the time. All the time he talks to you. So, listen to your intuition. Work towards it. Go for it. Listen to that intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Because this is what this is saying. You got to find that balance. And, you abroad where did you want to go? You don't want to come to the United States right now. This place is crazy. So you don't want to come here. So I hope it was somewhere else. But don't give up on that. If you want to study abroad, you can study abroad. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what it's telling you. Work on your masters where you are, and then move from there. Which, and sometimes you just have to keep trying. You have to try it a different way, because your voice wasn't being heard. You weren't you weren't being taken seriously at that particular juncture when you applied for the abroad education. You weren't being taken seriously. So you've got to find a different way to say it, a different way to go about it. And you can't let depression hold you back. You know, you got to keep fighting. You got to keep trying. You got to keep doing what you feel like is the best thing for you. So continue to work on that master's and go forward. Go forward, not backwards, forward. And don't allow people to tell you no. Keep going. Keep doing it. And I know that, you know, passion, you know, working on what's your passion, you know, sometimes it changes, right? It changes from year to year, month to month, you know, and it's hard to take action on passion sometimes, but you got to do it. You know, you can't give up, because giving up, no, there's no giving up. No, I refuse to let you give up. Money is the issue, yes. It's always an issue. But it's new money's an issue. You know, you got to come up with a creative ideal to think outside the box. You know, just think outside the box and go at it that way. Because what you're doing right now isn't working, right? So think outside the box. Make it happen. You can do it. I have faith. You can do it. You got this. You got it. That guy let you come and stay with me and go to school, but you don't want to be here. Trust me. Maria, hello. What's been interesting? Oh, first time on, but it's been, well, nice. Nice to have you aboard. I hope you like and subscribe and be a part of our community. You might could win that quilt behind me. Yeah, I've got to get off. It's 5 o'clock, guys. I really wish I had more time. Oh, that's a silk scarf. It has the astrological signs on it. It's a silk scarf that my friend Judy gave me for my birthday years ago. Actually, she wrapped my birthday present in it. I love it too. No, she's not. She was at her brother's, helping her brother. She's been gone all week. So it's just been me and Kevin, and it's been kind of nice, but you know. Oh, I understand. I do understand, but you still got to try. You got to keep going. You got to keep moving forward, bud. But guys, I really got to go. I've got to work out Kevin. I got to do his arms, and hopefully we can get his arms back so he can brush his own teeth. But anyway, yeah, come on back next Saturday for next Saturday Live with June. And maybe Eleanor and Gina, we're going to try a trial run one of these days in the very near future. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. And please like and subscribe. Let's get to 2,500 subscribers at least. So we can move from there, okay? And watch all of my videos. I've been doing some shorts, a card of the day, and I may miss a day. Please forgive me if I do. I'm just busy or doing something with Kevin, or something's gone haywire. Anyway, but I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, stay mystical, guys.